Live, you're live. It says I'm live. Hello and welcome. Let's make sure I'm actually live. I'm gonna wave my hand at the camera. And oh, there's my hand. Look at that. Low latency. Oh, that's like a 3-second delay. That is awesome. Hello and welcome. Hello. Welcome. Hello and welcome. I'm of course your host Lazbar, and this is the stream. And here on this stream we are going to talk about comic book stuff because it's New Comic Book Day. The most important day. Oh, there we go. I just opened the stream up to actually make sure it was okay. And it really is. Like, I don't trust YouTube anymore, man. Absolutely don't trust YouTube. Do you trust YouTube? You shouldn't trust YouTube. You shouldn't trust anything these tech giants tell you. But you know what? You know what? This is a big, big day. Oh man, I gotta move this. I got a short box of comics here that I was bagging. I gotta move it over. Oh, you know what? Before we get started here on this stuff, I got some really cool stuff I got at an antique store. Hold on. It's amazing what you can find when you go looking around. Come on. So I got one of those Marvel UK books. I figured $2 is alright. It's probably overpriced at that price. But I've been enjoying these books. They're a hoot. I would like to get the rest of Battle Power, or whatever it's called. Because that was just like insanity in comic book form. It was pretty awesome. But the Motormouth seems like a fun book, so I went ahead and got this. $2. Not a big deal. I have no idea if this Hulk book was worth $4, but you know what? I don't have a lot of Hulk books. So I thought, hey, this is probably a hoot. So I just went for it, man. I just went for it. And then I got these, and I think both of these were $5. This is the one I'm more excited about, just because it's a Fantastic Four book. This looks like early 70s trade dress. I hope it's pretty good. I'm going to read it later. Anyway, this is just some random stuff I got at an antique store. You never know. You never know where you're going to get cool comic books from. Let me get my little notebook out of the way. I mostly just had it posed here for the thumbnail. Alright, so what do we got? I have a surprisingly large stack here, actually. It's kind of surprising. At least I find it surprising. You know what? Let's start with the best one. Oh man, I have no room over here because I'm in the middle of re-bagging comic books and stuff and getting stuff into CLZ, so I've got like all these things here that I can't put into CLZ yet. Keyword and Throttle is pretty good if you haven't read that. I think there's a Kickstarter for the next issue coming out soonish. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. This cover, it's dope. The shadowed parts of it are all glossy. So in this light, I don't know if you can quite see it. You can see how it's like cut around Joker figure there. It looks really cool in person. I know it's going to be really cool. I'm going to get White Knight back out and reread the whole thing, just to remember what's going on before I dive into this. So this book is actually going to cause me a bunch of homework, but I'm okay with that because I think it's going to be awesome. I really White Knight I thought was pretty good. Of course, I thought that at the time, and it's been like what, a year or something since that came out. So who knows? This came out a week or something ago, and I didn't get it. My shopman was like, "Yo, I had to get you another one." Today, he showed me why. I was under the impression that this cover of Punchline just didn't come in. Oh, I was wrong about that. It came in. It came in and it mangled. He showed me. He dug it out from a stack of, I guess it was like the special order stack, because this is from another graham cracker somewhere. He showed me. It was cut like with a box cutter. Like here, all the way down to here, man. So I'm like, dude, that doesn't surprise me. AP probably did that themselves. Just judging by the quality, the way some of the books they've sent me in the past have looked, you know? They love sending... Oh my god, the back cover. I didn't realize the back cover. Even cooler. Look at... Oh. Dope. But AP used to mangle books all the time. They've gotten better about that, and I don't know if they've mangled anything lately. I also haven't ordered from them lately. My last order came out okay. Who knows? I think I gotta go order something from them, though, because something came out and I couldn't find it in the stores, so I'll either be ordering it from AP directly or Midtown. And, oh, it's a J Dodd. Sup, J Dodd? Been a while, my man. Welcome to the party. We're just getting started a couple minutes ago. Or, we just started ago. You know what? English. English is not my strong suit. If I wanted it to be my strong suit, I would have, been an English major instead of a physicist. So, been busy. You know, I was busy last week. I did like a stream at like 1 a.m. for like 15 minutes, and that was all the streaming I did last week, here or on Twitch. Just put that aside. I'll have to rebag it. That's a kind of a big bag, but I also needed kind of a big bag because when I was bagging my books, I had this one British comic here, and it wouldn't fit in a regular bag. It looks like it'll fit very snugly this bag, so reuse and recycle, right? What else I got over here? That's really cool looking, actually. This ad for Preacher. Final season starts. I didn't even know the first season had started. I thought that was still coming out. Okay. Putting that on the back of Justice League Dark is a good spot to put it. I'm already kind of tired of this Year of the Villain thing, and I don't even think I've seen any Year of the Villain. Like, it just has completely passed me by. Oh, we got John Constantine drinking. Having a heavy conversation with Zatanna about her dad. This looks like it's going to be a less insanity-full or filled book than the last one. Yeah, this looks kind of like it's a wrap-up of what had happened in the other storyline. Which I guess makes sense. You gotta have a wrap-up. Especially after all the insanity they went through. Justice League Dark was really dope. If you haven't read this last arc, or heck, the first arc, like the whole thing, since issue 1, Justice League Dark has been consistently just so good from issue to issue. It also looked like it had maybe 2 different artists in it. James Tinian, writer, Mark... No, just one artist. Okay. It looked like there was 2 different inking styles, but I guess I was wrong. It's a dud to you too? You know, I'm getting that response from a lot of people. I really am. I was on Twitter. Oh, who said it? I don't remember who said it. Somebody on Twitter, they were like, I'm already tired of this. And it hasn't even started. Like, as soon as I saw that tweet, I'm like, he just articulated exactly how I feel about this. That's pretty terrible when your big event is flopping like that. This wasn't actually on my pull list, but my shop man just shoved it in there because I got the last Alien series, so we'll see how this is. I don't expect good things because Alien Resistance? I think it was Resistance was a total flop. It was one of the worst comic series, or mini-series, I guess I should say, that I've ever read. It was just terrible in every regard. So we'll see how Aliens Rescue is. Maybe it'll be pretty good. I don't know. Brian Wood, he wrote, seems you can just ignore it and enjoy the books you want. Yeah. Yep. That's, somebody else said that on Twitter. I don't know if that's true or not, but, you know, I don't buy that many DC books. I'm not currently in Justice League, like, so maybe I will just get to ignore it. What did Brian Wood write that was terrible, like last year? The RoboCop book. I think he's the guy that wrote the RoboCop book that was absolute garbage. It really was. Ay, ay, ay. Did he write Aliens Resistance? I don't even remember who wrote that trash anymore. From Valiant, we got Livewire 8. This is a series that started off terrible. This started off so bad. I was just looking at this. Sorry, I was just looking at this Orville ad on this other book. Because I got a Star Trek book right here. think this Orville ad, I guess it's for an Orville comic book, got better art than the Star Trek book. Okay, that's all right. We'll come back to that. Livewire started out really bad. The first issue was just our hero is defeated by a sucker punch, and the second issue was our hero is tortured, and then the third issue was our hero is beaten up, and the fourth issue was like we're having a fight, and then stuff got interesting after that. Maybe the third one was the fight. I don't remember now. But the first two issues were super rough. The art looked like it was something out of the instruction manual, or not, the safety card from like an airplane flight. You know, where it's like, hey, this is how you put on your face mask. That's what the art looked like in the first issue. And everything's gotten better. The writing's gotten better. The art's gotten better. I was trying to find a double-page spread to open up, but everywhere I go, it's just yeah, okay, whatever. It's just there's an ad or something. Anyway, I got some high hopes for where Livewire might be going, because I don't know where it's going. It's actually taken me a little bit by surprise with the stuff that's going on in there. And given the amount of media I have consumed over the years, that feels kind of surprising, really. Who knew? Who knew I could be surprised when it came to comic books? This is a great ad thing right here. Everybody dies. Like, I dig this so much, and I look down and I see B. Claymore, and I just go, yeah, I'm just not going to do that. We're gonna come back to this Orville ad. So this is coming out from Dark Horse, it looks like. I guess that makes sense, because this Aliens book is a Dark Horse book. I never watched the TV show. Is it actually any good? I have no idea. But that's some humorous knockoff. This is a serious book. Well, it's as serious as any book with Q can be. These covers are all like the laziest variant covers known to man. I mean, I kind of appreciate that they all kind of pair together like that to give you a complete idea of what's in the book. But it's also really, really lazy. Look at this huge cast, though. One of the things that has been so good about this Q Conflict book is the cast. Because the writers, who I'm presuming are brothers or something, these Tipton dudes, they have been nailing the disparate personalities of all these different characters. That's not easy. That is not easy. I wish the art was better, but it seems like since the first issue, the penciler, the inker, and the colorist have come to some sort of weird treaty with how they're going to do the art, because honestly, I don't even know what the inker does in this book, because there's no detail on the people that the inker has had to work on. Look at this hair. This is all done by the colorist. This is not inked in, this is colored in. There's no lines in that. The colorist has done all that work. At least that's what it looks like to me. It's absolute insanity. It seems like a terrible way to make a comic book. But it's also a completely unique style. I have never seen a comic book look quite like this. So for a little something refreshing, I kind of like it. I just wish it was super detailed and gorgeous looking. Like, oh yeah, whack the camera arm thing, dude. Just brilliant. Brilliant. You know, I kind of wish it was a little more detailed with more line work. Kind of like that. Although I guess the clean images of it, the cleanness of it, does kind of fit the Star Trek thing. Yeah, it is what it is. I've given this art a lot of guff, and I see that Q just busted out an Omega particle right here. Great. Great. Things in this book are going to go off the rails even more than they already have. Give me just a minute, because I need to wet my whistle, as they say. Man, I bought these big copper glasses like right before everybody started buying copper stuff. So I was like a trendsetter, man. I got these little copper mules. I don't even drink those kind of drinks. But I got these nice little copper mule mug things. They're pretty awesome. I got some copper smaller glasses. And I got these big tall ones. I got all that stuff like right before it started being on TV and everywhere. So I don't know if I was just a little ahead of the curve or somehow I magically set the trend. That's a total aside. That is absolutely a total aside. And we should look at these True Believer books, because you know me. I had to get them, man. The more of these Carnage books I see, the more hype I get for Absolute Carnage. Like, I was kind of iffy on it. I absolutely was. It seemed kind of dumb. Carnage just doesn't seem like that compelling of a villain to keep bringing back. Like, he really seems like maybe a 2-3 story villain, and then you never touch him again, because you kill him. But he keeps coming back. And every time I see one of these books here, get hype, I think is the correct term. I don't know this story, Mania. I don't know what this was published in. I don't know that I like this art for a Spider-Man book. This is very stylized. Very, very stylized. This is stylized like, whoa. Where is Venom? He's on the cover. Where is he? There's not a symbiote in sight. Oh my god. Is this a lie? Is there not a single symbiote in this book? We made it all the way to the end of the book. I haven't seen a single symbiote. What? What? Image put out a $1 reprint of Spawn #1. No, I did not see that. I picked up the Spawn #1 free comic book day book. But you know what? Where did I put my notebook? A little notebook here. I'll make a note to go look for that. Now, where's my pen? I love collecting these little $1 things because they're so dang cheap. How can you go wrong? I don't think you can. If you do get one and you didn't like it, you're out $1 whole, and it's not a big deal. Did Image put it out as like a, what do they call that line? Image Firsts, I think is that line. I got a few of those books for other series. Yeah, that was it. Cool. I know where the dude at Graham Crackers keeps those. He keeps them right by the register, and I never look at them because I already have everything that he keeps right by the register, so I never even look. But I'll totally do that next time I'm in there, next Wednesday. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna flip through this book. I don't even care if I get a copyright strike. There's got to be a symbiote in here somewhere, right? It's got Venom on the cover. This looks like an old cliffhanger book or something, man. We got a bunch of dead people. We're so getting a copyright strike. The copyright gods will not be happy with me today. You know what? I'm just going to take this book back here. You can't see it. And I'm just going to flip through it. If I see a single symbiote in here somewhere, I'm going to show it to you. But we're rapidly running out of pages. There's like 4 pages left. And I have not seen a single sign that Venom is there. Colonel, get in here quick. Yeah, even by the last page, there's not a symbiote. Instead, we have, like, what is this, Dr. Wily cackling madly because Proto Man's gonna kill Mega Man or something? I have no idea. There is literally nothing about Venom in this book unless it's in the dialogue, and that's stupid. Oh my god, I can already tell this is the worst book I'm going to read this next week. This is going to be the worst. It doesn't even matter. Like, the competition could just be Eternity Girl #1 or something, and this thing is still going to take the cake. Oh my god, there's not I can't even English. It's so bad. I just whacked the camera for no reason. Now, separation anxiety is pretty classic, and I've only read part of it. So I don't know anything about what to expect. But look at this. We got a symbiote, like a whole bunch of symbiotes on the cover. We open it up. We have symbiotes inside. Wow! This is amazing! I can already tell this book, regardless of any other factors, is going to be better than this book. Look at that. This book shall eclipse you. Here's the eclipsing. Alright, moving on. I'm just kind of goofing around, man. It's been a long week. It has absolutely been a long week. Alright, these are the books I got for free at Graham Crackers, because I was over on that side of town with somebody else at this time of the day. Grant Morrison, New 52 Superman. I'm trying real hard to remember if I liked this run or not. And I think I noped out of it like by issue 3, so I don't have high hopes that this is actually going to be any good. But, you know, I realize I'm pretty woefully deficient in my DC library, so I've been intentionally picking up DC books out of the 50-cent bin. Needs me to talk? Oh, need you to talk? Talk to you later? Okay, cool. You have a great evening, sir. And, you know, tell your wife hi for me. I mean, be sociable. But I hope you have a fantastic evening. Yeah, I don't remember this being very good. I'm pretty sure I noped out of it real quick. And this, I don't even remember this thing, the Trinity War. Whatever. Jeff Johns wrote it. It can't be too bad. Can it? No, probably not. I mean, Jeff Johns has, over the course of his life, been pretty consistently alright. Dude! Look at that guy. He's got lava hands, man. Pretty dope. I dig it. Then another issue. I don't even know when this book takes place. What year did this even come out? Oh, well, that kind of dates it. That definitely dates it, because that's like 2012 or something. So is this a new 52 book? Oh, I have the box. Looks more like a skull to me. What, does that look like a skull to you? That looks like a skull to me. Yeah, this was an accident. I got a little overzealous. I was picking stuff up, and you know, I felt like I need some kind of Marvel in my life. So I got this. I already know Civil War 2 is kind of crap, so put that aside. This though, Rules Portasio art. I expect to open this up and it'd be awesome looking. So let's just open it up. That's pretty good. Oh, dude's like lost an arm or something? Gross. Game Tap. Dude, anybody remember that? That flopped hard, didn't it? It was around for like 2 years and then vanished. Yeah, this looks very Whilce Portacio. It's got that 90s image look. Look at all this hashered shading. It's awesome. That is totally awesome. Look at this dude. I dig it. I don't know anything about Wetworks, but I just saw the artist and I'm like, yeah, I should check that out. I didn't really believe this was an X-Men book based on the cover. I thought this was like a Street Fighter book or something. I mean, look at this art. Especially her. That's an anime character. I haven't read this arc before, Dominant Species, so I don't know anything about what's going to go on in here. But I do see that we have a big advertisement right there. Worthington Atrocities. Warren Worthington III, Mutant Environmental Menace. Okay, whatevs. This is very anime styled. I don't necessarily know that I have... Whoa! Hubba hubba. Yeah, alright, well... You know what? I think I'm just going to keep that closed. This is from the early 2000s. Just kind of lay some stuff out here. Because we're getting to that time at the end. There's not a whole lot left to talk about. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I will put that on top, because it doesn't have a title on it. Well, something like that. That, my pickups for this week. It's about half free books. And yeah, so 6 free books, 2 $1 books, and then 6 real books. Biggest chunk of cash came from this Punchline special cover because it was 10 smackaroonies. Absolutely brutal. You all out there, you have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. I'm going to go ahead and dip on out of here. So my couple viewers, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope to see you again next time. It's way more fun to do these like live with 1 or 2 people commenting and talking is to just like record a video. So that's why I keep doing it, you know. Say hi on Wednesdays. Sean Gordon Murphy's totally cursed this new comic book day with his beautiful, beautiful book. I have high hopes for it. It's not even on the top. Let's put that back on the top where it belongs. There we go. Great cover. Like I said, high hopes. You all take care of yourselves. And bye-bye.